from struggling with her accent to her coming out as a gender fluid. Here are some of the things you did not know about The Last of Us star Bella Ramsey. You've most likely heard her name recently, but the British actor who has been all over the press recently, and for all the right reasons. She has taken the internet by storm with roles such as Ellie in HBO's The Last of Us, which is huge on its own if you played the video game. And even though Ramsey has said that she isn't much of a gamer, she was still drawn to the lead role of Ellie. She felt close to her for reasons she couldn't explain. And as Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin, the show's creators, suggested, the actress didn't play the real game to prepare for the role. She told that she went to YouTube to watch important game scenes, which helped her feel confident that the Ellie she felt inside of her, under her skin, was the right one. And fun fact, Ramsey got so into the role of Ellie that it was hard to tell where Ellie ended and her real self began. People would always ask her at the end of a shoot day how she gets back into character as Bella, but she didn't know how to do that with Ellie because they were both so tied together. Plus, Ramsey stated that putting the project out into the world was scary for her. It was something that she really cares about. She thinks about everyone who's watching it and how invested they are, and it does feel very personal to her. But it's also great that people have liked it and been moved by it and the story, just like they were when they played the video game. But let me dive a bit into how she got to where she is right now. Basically, Ramsey was born in Nottingham, England in September 2003. She grew up in Leicestershire. She joined an amateur theater group when she was 3 years old and went to drama clubs as a child. So you can see where her talent and skill come from. Anyways, she then went to the television workshop in Nottingham and started trying out for professional roles, which led to her first role for which she was given credit. Guess which role that was? She joined the cast of Game of Thrones when she was just 11 years old. That's huge! She played Lyanna Mormont, the head of House Mormont, in the 6th season of the show. And even though she only showed up in 9 episodes between season 6 and 8, the Lady of Bear Island became a fan favorite very quickly. Plus, Ramsey told her fans on the Late Late Show that olive oil was the first American phrase she learned to say with the help of her dialect coach. And ultimately, the swearing came after that. Regina Hall, who was also being interviewed, said that the teen did a great job with her accent. And because her character in The Last of Us curses every 2 seconds in the series, it was very important for her to learn them. And according to her, she learned a lot of swear words. That's hilarious! Ramsey told The Cut about her role as the small leader and said that she thinks that playing confident characters helps you feel more confident yourself. Let's say you're in a situation that makes you feel anxious or nervous. You can become a character and use that to get through it. And I think that's a cool method to get comfortable with your acting role. Her life, however, has not always been so pleasant. Ramsey told people on Twitter in October 2018 about how difficult it was for her to deal with an eating disorder. In a series of tweets about World Mental Health Day, she said that she was diagnosed with anorexia nervosa just over a year ago, but she had also been sick for about a year before that. She said that there isn't always a right answer, but there is always a way out. And no matter how dark things look, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. She's lucky to have found that light, even though there were times when it didn't seem to be there. But it was there all along. Plus, she said that religion was a huge part of her recovery. But in 2023, she said that her faith is now a lot quieter. And personally, I'm proud of her journey. Plus, Oberyn Martell, Pascal's character on Game of Thrones, died before Ramsey arrived on the series 2 seasons later. So the two didn't meet until July 2021, when production of The Last of Us began. And before they started filming, they didn't have a chance to meet or get to know each other. So they were pretty much thrown into it. And that chemistry was there right away and just got stronger and stronger as Joel and Ellie's relationship did. And Ramsey thought that was a very nice connection, and maybe Neil and Craig, the people who made the show, did that on purpose, to not give them time to meet and get to know each other. Pascal added that it's true that they got to know each other by stepping into the set at the same time, getting in front of the camera, and getting the story. And their shyness around each other and the things they had made up about each other just went away. And I think it turned out great. But she has shown her best talents before The Last of Us too. Ramsey was up for a Critics' Choice Award for Best Young Actor or Actress for her lead role in the medieval comedy film Catherine Called Birdy. And after the nominations were announced, she wrote on Twitter, thanking everyone for her success. Besides being nominated for a Critics' Choice Award, Ramsey has been nominated for a BAFTA for her roles in Hilda and The Worst Witch. She has also been nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award for her part in the ensemble cast of Game of Thrones. Plus, not only has she won awards for her work, but her co-stars have also said nice things about her. Joe Alwyn, who worked with her in Catherine Called Birdy, told her that Ramsey has the energy of a child and is ready to jump in and play. But she also has a maturity and awareness far beyond her years. And you might have heard about this one, but Ramsey talked about her gender identity in an interview, saying that maybe her gender has always been very fluid. Plus, the actress said someone would call her she or her, but she wouldn't think about it. But she knew that if someone called her he, it would be kind of exciting for her. Ramsey also said that if she were filling out a form, she'd check the non-binary box. She said that she's really just a person. Also, she doesn't enjoy being assigned a gender, but when it comes to pronoun, she really doesn't care. She said that it's only been recently that she's recognized that she's Ellie, that she can do it, and that she's a good actor. But this will only last a few weeks, and then I'll feel bad about myself again. That's just how it works, she said. And that's quite unsettling, even for me. But till then, Ramsey will continue to steal the spotlight on The Last of Us. Anyway, those are all the things I'm sure you didn't know about Bella Ramsey. See you in the next one.